If you're buying in Kentwood, you're buying into one of the largest and fastest moving submarkets in the Grand Rapids metro. This is not a slow, negotiate at your leisure market. It prices near the county median and it moves in about 2 weeks. So here's what it actually takes to get an offer accepted here. Start with where it sits. Kentwood is directly southeast of Grand Rapids, about 15 minutes from downtown, with the 28th Street retail corridor running through it and the M6 South Beltline along the south side. That highway access is a big part of why demand here never really softens. Now the numbers you're buying into, Kentwood is home to roughly 56,000 people, which makes it one of the biggest submarkets in the metro and one of the deepest pools of turnover. The typical home runs about $340,000. It goes pending in about 14 days, and you're 15 minutes from downtown. The housing stock is mostly post-war ranches and 1990s 2-stories. And that's what sets the price bands. 4-bedroom 2-stories generally run from about $340,000 up to $440,000. Most of the city is served by Kentwood Public Schools, and district lines here do not follow city lines, so confirm the boundary for any specific address. Here's the leverage point most buyers miss. Kentwood's typical home value is about $340,000. Essentially level with the Kent County median of $335,000. You're buying a full-service city 15 minutes from downtown at roughly the county's average price. And that is not true of most of the close-in suburbs on this side of the metro. My honest read on Kentwood is this. It's priced like the county average, but located like a close-in suburb. And that gap is the entire buying case. It's also exactly why the well-priced listings here don't sit. Compare it to what's around it. Granville prices a little higher, the city of Grand Rapids in Wyoming price lower, and Kentwood sits right in the middle of that band. If your budget tops out in the mid-300s, this is one of the few places in the metro where that number still reaches a 4-bedroom 2-story. The demand side is straightforward. Kentwood borders Gerald R. Ford International Airport, holds the Woodland Mall retail corridor, and is the headquarters of Lax Enterprises, with manufacturing and healthcare the 2 largest employment sectors for residents. Jobs that close to home don't release buyers back into the market, so the competition stays constant. So, competition. Homes here go pending in about 14 days, better than twice the speed of the new construction markets south of the metro, like Byron Center, which runs closer to a month. 2 weeks means you tour on day 1, not the following weekend. And it means your financing has to be finished before you start looking. Here's where you actually get leverage in Kentwood. Listings that have aged past a month, homes needing cosmetic work in a market chasing move-in ready, 4th quarter timing when buyer traffic thins, new supply like the Breton Ravines build-out approved off 52nd Street, and possession flexibility for a seller who hasn't found their next place. Financing is where Kentwood buyers win or lose. At this price point, essentially every home in the city finances inside conventional limits. So nobody here is dealing with jumbo pricing. That means the question isn't whether you qualify, it's how fast your lender can actually move. The program's worth knowing. Conventional covers nearly everything on the market here. FHA carries a 3.5% down payment, VA is 0 down for eligible veterans, and Michigan's MSHDA $10,000 down payment assistance is a 0 interest second lien you repay only when you sell or refinance. USDA financing only reaches the rural fringe, so a specific address has to be checked. So here's the strategy. Get fully underwritten before you tour, decide your walkaway number before you write, and be ready to move on a listing the same day it hits. In a 14-day market, preparation is the only real advantage you get. Kentwood gives you county median pricing, a 15-minute commute, and the Paul Henry Thornapple Trail running through the south end of the city. If that's the trade you want to make, the work starts with your financing, not with listings. Let's get you ready before the right one shows up.